It's a beautiful Sunday afternoon, and hubby and I just went to Bob Evans for lunch, and I talked him into stopping at Goodwill, didn't I, honey?
Hardly talking in. You asked if I was okay with that, and I said, why not?
All right, so wish me luck. I'm going into Goodwill and hoping for a bargain. Let's get started. The first thing I spotted on a new cart was this creepy doll. This was a project done with Dollar Tree trays. These plates are from Mikasa, and they're very well made if you ever need a good sturdy dish. And my dad used to say they had sideboards. We had them at home when I was growing up. I did think about buying this mug, and I thought it was super cute, but $1.91 is rather high for me for mugs. I'm used to 30 cents at Hartville Thrift. This piece I thought was really awesome and amazing, but it did have some damage on it, and I just wasn't sure about it. What do you think? Should I have picked it up? These looked awesome, but I don't think they were vintage because the lids looked too new. What say you? Here's the mystery item. I am not sure what this is, but maybe you know. If you know, let me know in the comments below. I thought these were adorable, especially the one on the left, but there wasn't much room there to make a profit, so I left them behind. I had to include her for giggles and laughs. What do you think of her? Did she make you laugh? I recognize this planter from my childhood as well. My parents had it, maybe even got it as a wedding gift. I got so excited when I saw this next item because I found one at the Goodwill bins, but it was missing its stand, and mine was plastic. This one is wooden, but it smelled so bad I didn't even want to deal with it because of my allergies. It was awful. Have you ever seen a lipstick bar? What a cute idea. This shelf was so nice for the price. It was only $4.14 and very well made. I almost picked this up, but I thought it was a bit pricey to be able to make a profit. I just stopped at a garage sale on our way home from eating out lunch and going to Goodwill, and I spent $7. I'll show you what I got in my haul. There were several things in the clip that you saw that I would have liked to buy, especially that bunny picture, but it was $5, I think, and 14 cents, and I just knew I couldn't get much money out of that. It was a Homeco piece, though, so I wish they would have had it marked $2 or $3. I would have bought it. But I did end up buying 2 items there. I found this adorable tin, and I'm a sucker for a tin, as you know. This is the inside. It was $2.14, and I do have one up in my hutch. I will put a clip of it. My husband, I believe, won it from Dot Likes Red, and this reminded me of it. This one's not as big, but if it doesn't sell in my booth, I won't be mad because I really like it. Here's a little clip of the tin that my husband won from Dot Likes Red. This is my spring decor. Look how beautiful it is. Let's just set it here, and then we can compare the 2 tins. I'm going to set the other one up here. So they do have a similar look, definitely, on the side there, and the top is very similar as well with this design. This one just has the little knob on there, and I'm checking that one is not missing a knob. So aren't they spectacular? What do you think? Should I keep this one or should I sell it? Let me know in the comments below. Yep, new picture of my parents I snuck in there. And then I also found this item. I just thought it was very unique, and I looked it up on eBay while I was in there, and it was marked a brass and enamel boho trinket box. So I got that for $2.14, and that will also be for sale in my booth. If you ever see anything that I say is going to be for sale and you're not local to me, I'm in Canton, Ohio, then you can always drop me a little message on my Instagram, Messenger, or you can send me an email. That email will be in my description box below. If you'd like to have me ship you something, just let me know. Here's a little clip of the booth and the area where I ended up putting the little trinket box. Things have been changed around a little bit. I know people like to see, and here it is right there. Lots of new merchandise. After Goodwill, while I was in Goodwill, actually my husband got me gas in my Jeep, and he found a garage sale. So we went there next, and I found 3 items that I'm pretty excited about. So the guy running the garage sale said everything was $5, and then he said, unless you look at this table's $25. And then I think he said, yeah, there was boxes in the garage you had to dig through. Those were $1 item.
So I found 3 items on the $5 table, but I didn't want to pay $5 for them. The first thing I saw, and actually I will tell you, I was ready to leave and he just kept trying to sell me something. He said he was working towards a trip and he wanted the money and he didn't want to throw the stuff away. And I told him up front I was looking for cheap stuff to sell in my booth at Majestic. And he said, well, I don't know if you think any of my stuff is majestic enough. But I was looking at something similar to this first item, and it had a crack and it had been glued back together. And then I spotted this. This was on the $5 table. I have a little collection of choir kids, mostly choir boys, some choir girls, and I love angels. And this just spoke to me. So I wanted this for my own collection. And I said, well, I like this. And he said, okay. And I said, how about $3? And he said, sure. So I got this for myself. It's in pretty good shape. And on the bottom, it says fine quality Japan. And I don't see a name. If I find one when I look at it closer, maybe with a magnifying glass, I'll let you know. But the tag is one of those little foil tags. So I was pretty pleased with that. And then I was going to leave, and he said, well, isn't there anything else you want? If you buy something else, you can get it for $5 for both items. And I said, well, how about this? So I do believe this is vintage, and I've never found one with this color handle. So I picked up that for $2. And then he brought this up. I was going to pay him $5, and he said, do you know anything about this? And if you know me, I do collect these. So I said, well, yeah, that's a silhouette. And I said, but you're not going to get $30 out of it. And he said, well, do you want it? And I said, how about $2? And he said, sure. So I got that for $2. The back of it looks kind of gross, and I do need to clean it up a little bit, but it's the same. Sorry about my surgery lights. It's the same kind that I collect with the black frame and the ovals. So I think it's pretty cool. So I was pretty happy with the $7 that I spent there. All right, that's it. Short haul today. If you have a favorite, let me know in the comments below, or if you have any comments on the things that I found. And if you saw anything at Goodwill that you think I should have picked up, let me know. There was a couple other things I considered, but I just wasn't sure. And I hate it that they don't have the color of the week anymore. If you'd like to follow me on Instagram, I'll link that below. And if you haven't subscribed, what are you waiting for? Click that subscribe button. It's free. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.